On Tuesday, chaos erupted in the capital Nairobi as protesters overwhelmed police forces, attempting to breach the parliament compound. President William Ruto addressed the nation in a televised speech, stating that the tasked debate had been hijacked by dangerous people. He condemned the violence, labeling the actions of the demonstrators as treasonous, and pledging a swift response to restore order.
An otherwise legitimate expression of the fundamental rights and freedoms of assembly, demonstration, picketing, and petitioning of public authorities by a section of law-abiding citizens of the Republic of Kenya was infiltrated and hijacked by a group of organized criminals. Most regrettably, today's attack on Kenya's constitutional order has resulted in the loss of lives, also destruction of property and desecration of institutions and emblems of our sovereignty. Today's events mark a critical turning point on how we respond to grave threats to our national security.
In the midst of the turmoil, police in Nairobi resorted to using tear gas and water cannons in an attempt to disperse the crowds. When these measures failed, they opened fire. Lawmakers were evacuated from the parliament building through an underground tunnel, according to local media reports. Defense Minister Aden Duale later announced the deployment of the army to assist police in managing what he termed a security emergency. This deployment was in response to the destruction and breaching of critical infrastructure. A Reuters journalist on the scene counted the bodies of at least 5 protesters outside the parliament building. The Kenya Medical Association confirmed at least 5 people had been shot dead and 31 injured, with 13 shot with live bullets and 4 with rubber bullets. They had called on authorities to establish safe medical corridors to protect medical staff and ambulances. The protesters were sparked by contentious proposals to raise taxes, which have fueled widespread anger across the country. The situation remains tense as the government seeks to restore order and address the underlying issues. I am Annie Mlenga, reporting.